We begin in a comfortable place, in a comfortable position, whatever suits you. You can sit, you can lay, you can stand and walk gently. There will be noises around you. We can't avoid the noises. But they will become familiar friends and not that which is to be avoided. Allow your eyes to rest on the wall in front of you or on a place in front of you. Stare at the same spot, keep your eyes open. Gently notice any sounds that are around you at the moment. Normal sounds of the building, normal sounds of the outside. Keeping your eyes open, but feeling that they really, really want to close. And now gently, gently allow them to close with a wave of relaxation. And as they do, allow that relaxation to feel all over your body and all the way down to your toes. And now, open your eyes again, staring at the same spot in front of you. Now you'll feel really quite tired and wanting to close the eyes, but keep them open. Just for a bit longer. And again, allow your lids to close slowly, allowing your head to move with your lids, your shoulders, your body. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, letting it fill all the way to your belly, and release in a long breath. And one more time. It may feel you don't want to open your eyes this time, but one more time, open your eyes and stare at the same spot again, keeping them open and open and open. And now allow them to drop slowly, and as you do, imagine a misty, hazy green floating wonderfully all around you. A green mist which moves down your body, softening and calming every part. Now you're starting to feel really, really relaxed. Start to notice the way your body feels. If there are any tensions, take a scan of your body. And as the scan goes from head to toe, release any tensions, particularly around your eyes, your jaw, your shoulder, your hips. Notice the way that your hands feel. And then go back to any feeling of tension that is in your body. Notice that feeling of tension. What feeling does that bring in you, that tension? Stay with that feeling. And then go back to the feeling in your hands. Notice the feeling in your hands. And now go back to that feeling of tension. Notice how it feels physically Notice any other feelings that brings with it. Accept those feelings. And then go back to the feelings of your hands, soft and comfortable, surrounded by the green mist. Now we are in the garden of the mind. And in this garden, anything is possible. We begin in the mind, looking around in a room full of mirrors. Stand in the center of that room and note the feeling that you get. There are mirrors everywhere. Your reflection is everywhere. This is not reality as you believe it is. This is just a reflection. You close your eyes from these walls of mirrors and you go deeper inside. And now you're on a quiet forest path. There's no noise except for the noises that you want to hear. The babbling brook, the chirping birds, the trees form a natural shelter. The colours are sublime, yellows, rich oranges and reds, different hues of brown, green. Their colour makes you feel at one with them. And in this forest, nothing reflects, nothing shines. Everything is as it is, but it has no concern of itself. As we walk along this path, each step softens. We note that nothing is looking at us, and we note that we are not looking at ourselves. We feel safe and private. So you take a deep breath in and release. You sense the forest breathing with you, welcoming you to the community of the living world. You notice that you're wearing a cloak. It's a cloak made of green velvet, and it appears to fit in with the colours, but it just doesn't feel right. As you feel the heaviness of the cloak upon you, it feels like criticism. It feels like monitoring, judging. It feels like performance. The heaviness of this cloak exudes that which really doesn't help you at all. And so, as much as the cloak has kept you warm, in this breathing, living space in which you are not judged, You are not critiqued. You just are. You feel comfortable to remove the ties of the cloak and set it down respectfully by an old, ancient tree. You feel grateful that the cloak was there to keep you warm when you needed it. But you don't need it now. You don't need to criticize yourself. You don't need to monitor your appearance. You don't need to put on performances unless you choose to do so. And with this realization, your body becomes lighter and it belongs to the earth. You look at the leaves and the birds. They do not perform to be seen, they simply are. As you continue walking, down this quiet forest path in which you feel light and at one, you see a gate. It's covered in vines. You push it open, and in you see a secluded garden with lush, beautiful flowers, trees, cherries and berries and apples. It looks like an Eden. It seems it's a private or a quiet or an unknown garden, but yet everything in here is thriving. In gardens you've seen before, where 1,000 feet walk and look and pick and enjoy, it does not hold the same beauty. It does not thrive as well. In this garden, the blooms of the flowers are not there for an audience. They bloom because it is their truth. Here, everything is hidden, and that makes it safe, fertile, sacred, and enabled. You notice in you that truth represents your inner world. Some things need to be guarded and protected so that they can grow strong. You move to the center of the garden where you see a lake, untouched by wind. You approach out of curiosity. Water, after all, is life. You lean over and you look into the water, the moving surface, and that which is below obscures the true concrete reality of your appearance, but exudes the truth of you, a moving, imperfect, changing, wonderful part of this creation. Unlike a glass mirror, the lake shows your essence and it shows your connection. As you look into the lake, your reflection is merged with the sky, the water, and the trees. You are not an object to be fixed. You are a flower blooming in this hidden garden. this place, appearance becomes a living expression of your inner truth, not a performance, not a heavily curated appearance. You realize I'm not meant to be polished and static. I am meant to change, grow, and flow. You reach towards the lake and you touch your reflection. The reflection moves and you notice a smile in yourself. You reach out the other hand and you cup the water up. And in your hand you hold the part of yourself that you choose to share with the rest of the world. No more. The lake can remain untouched, yours, sacred, nourishing. No one is entitled to your inner world. No one is entitled to the secrets of the self. Some things grow better unseen. And so you stand and you take a deep breath. And you look around in the garden of which you are a part, and around at this creation of which you are a part. And a soft veil of protection remains around your heart, knowing that you do not have to be exposed, knowing that the mysteries within are allowed to remain mysteries. As you walk along the path, back through the gate and back into the forest, you see the cloak that you'd left behind the ancient tree. Now no longer a heavy velvet cloak, but a light shawl of authenticity and choice. You pick it back up and you put it on and you continue down the forest path. And now, with your new realization, that you do not have to be exposed, that you do not have to stare at yourself and critique yourself. You do not have to monitor every aspect of yourself, that you are a part of this cosmos. You go into the first level of consciousness, which was the mirror, the wall of mirrors, and you return to that place, but now you notice that in all of the mirrors are just the images of the forest. Their shiny appearance is faded. You are not looking at yourself. Instead, you are seeing the natural beauty around you. The mirrors have gone. You are at peace. And now we'll move out of our hypnosis. As you are ready to do so, and we will go 3, allowing the blood to move to your extremities, move your body around, 2, allow your mind to become more in the conscious way, and then 1, and we open our eyes and return back to the world.